very soon you're going to be able to move your maps from Halo 3, Halo 4, and Halo Reach onto 360 into the Master Chief Collection. Stick around and let's find out how. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me here today for another Halo news video. As previously stated in one of the older news videos that I've done, you're going to be able to move your Xbox 360 Halo games, the maps, and the modes over from the Xbox 360 to the Master Chief Collection. Now we do have some more information coming from 343, and this comes off of Halo Waypoint under the MCC development update under the news section. So if you guys are interested, you can go ahead and read it over there. I do not provide links for these articles in my videos, specifically because YouTube punishes videos when it comes to being recommended and videos that they promote that take you away from their website. That is why I always tell you guys what website, what section, and where you can find it in case you decide to look for it on your own. The information in the article reads as follows. This month, we have dates to share. The first copy for the Forge game types is going to start on August 12th, where a one-time copy in bold of the game types that you have uploaded to your file share will be grabbed in preparation for access to the MCC later. A few weeks later, on August 26th, we will be grabbing maps to make the great journey into MCC. This copy will occur for every Xbox Live account with game types and maps on its file share. Content saved locally will not be transferred. The article continues, what is happening? This is a one-time, again in bold, service for bringing game types and maps from your profile's original Halo 3, Halo Reach, and Halo 4 Xbox 360 file share to the MCC on Xbox One. If you have maps and game type files not on your profile's file share, they will not be migrated. Only content on your file shares for these original releases for Halo 3, Halo 4, and Halo Reach from the Xbox 360 will be brought to MCC on the Xbox One. These game types and maps will work on both Xbox One and PC versions of MCC, but the transfer will only happen for those who boot up the game on Xbox One. When is this happening? Due to technical limitations, we will be only able to do a single pull for each file type, so we've split this into 2 separate days, one day for game types and one day for maps. By allowing players to fill up their file share with game types during the first pull and again with maps on the second pull, players can maximize their slots and bring over as many of each file type as they can fit in their file share. The 2 weeks below are when we will copy these files, so be sure to have your file shares loaded on each game and beforehand to ensure that they get copied over. Now, this is something, one, I am pretty excited about. It's pretty cool that they're doing this. But 2, different players are going to have different sizes for their file share. I don't know, for those of you that remember, Bungie back in the day offered a pro version of the file share that you paid for yearly that quadrupled the amount of space that you had for your file share when it came to pictures and game types and maps and everything. So I'm wondering if they're going to be taking from what the basic default was, which I believe was 9, to what the pro version was, which I believe was upwards to 25 or to 27 slots. So it's interesting to see. And another thing too is that back in the day, they gave everybody a free update to kind of promote the File Share Pro. Now, what would happen is the files that you left in that would stay there, but once you removed them after your trial ran out, you could not re-upload into those empty slots. So I'm wondering exactly if they're going to be pulling from everything, and that's what it makes it sound like, or if that Bungie Pro is going to have an effect on anything. The game types are going to be pulled at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on August 12th. And the Forge maps are going to be pulled at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on August 26th. The article continues, what do I have to do? Load up Halo 3, Halo Reach, and Halo 4 on your Xbox 360 or Xbox One via backwards compatible, and ensure the local files you want to carry over to the MCC are uploaded to your file share before each pull. Ensure your game types are loaded up before August 12th. On the 12th, Please leave them there for at least 24 hours without altering so we can properly perform a copy. After that, please take some time to place your maps in your file shares before August 26th. If you can't get to your Xbox 360 or update your file share, don't worry, as the game types and maps already uploaded will still make their way to MCC. The article continues, when will I have access to my maps and game types in MCC? Since transferring the game types and maps to Xbox One requires work to the current version of MCC, our intention is that they will come available when Halo Reach releases on both platforms, with Halo 3 and Halo 4 content on PC becoming available once those titles are released. As we get closer and have a better idea of when it should land, we will share an exact date. So basically what it seems like is that every single time they release a title for PC, whether it's Halo Reach, Halo 3, or Halo 4, then those maps that they have pulled will eventually become available once those are available on PC as well. The article continues, how will I get the maps? There is no work required beyond uploading your files to your file share on all 3 games. After that, we will make sure they get into the same gamer tag. Simply log into MCC on Xbox when the update drops, and the maps and game types will be copied down for you. For PC players who have these maps and legacy titles, you will need to load into MCC on Xbox after the update to make these available. All maps and game types have been copied over and will find their way to your local files. What about screenshots, films, and film clips? After extensively exploring copying screenshots and videos, we were unable to find a workable solution to copy and migrate them into the new system. So unfortunately, screenshots, film clips, and films will not be transferred to the MCC during this process. On the plus side, we are still investigating a way to bring screenshots to Halo Waypoint and to make them both viewable and downloadable. While we were excited for this migration to happen, we look forward to bringing all the content that you have created over the years into MCC. One additional piece people will be excited to learn with this change is that we are also increasing your file share size to help you share even more content with your friends online. We will continue to talk about this as we get closer to the deadline so that you're up to date with all the latest before we finish processing with the game update. Until then, polish up those maps and get ready. Now, it is pretty cool that they actually are increasing the file share size. Again, as mentioned earlier, Bungie had the Bungie File Share Pro that I think was like $10 a year, if I'm remembering correctly. So I'm wondering if this is going to be something that you have to pay for as a premium, or if it's something that's going to be done in goodwill and given free to all players. Now, I myself personally never got into the Forge mode. I do recognize, though, as an asset and feature, how it benefits the community greatly. And the simple fact that the Master Chief Collection is going to be receiving a custom games browser does make this a huge goodwill and a good gesture towards gamers, especially since some of the most popular maps and modes may not have been recreated in the Master Chief Collection just yet. But I do hope that soon they get the screenshots and films and saved clips eventually fixed in a way that maybe they're only available on Halo Waypoint, but that is where most of my time had been spent when not actually playing the game, was in the screenshots and the saved films. Going back into my own file share and trying to re-download those files once those games became in the backwards compatible program, I did notice that a lot of times it would fail to download. So I'm wondering if there are problems with that isn't just the simple fact that they don't know how to bring it over, but the fact that maybe they can't because that data either doesn't exist or exists in a corrupted state because of the age that it's in, and quite possibly how the servers haven't been updated into today's modern standards. But let me know how you guys feel about this in the comment section down below. Don't forget, in order to be part of the conversation and to have your voice heard, hit that subscribe button. If you're new around here, go ahead and check out some of my older videos. I upload content weekly. And if you do enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up, as YouTube's changed their algorithm now to value thumbs up subscriptions. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you do not miss a thing. But until next time, everyone, thank you all for joining me here today, and I'll see all of you in the next video.